property. In this case, they bought the property. They're under the Abandoned Properties Rehabilitation Act. The town must have a plan to rehabilitate the property. Now, this was bought 2 years ago, or more than 2 years ago, 23, by Mayor Mohill and the previous town council, actually bought by Township. What was the plan? They had to have a plan to rehabilitate it. What was the plan? Now, everybody's complaining and yelling at Mayor Roger because his house, asbestos all over the place, but you have to look at the total picture. Both mayors are responsible for handling the property.
Let her finish and we could respond. Go ahead, please.
Both mayors are responsible. They had to have the property inspected. It says on the title there was asbestos in it. Anybody buys property, you have it inspected. So they left an abandoned house, a nuisance house, existing for 2023. I always thought that was privately owned until all this came to a head. That property should have been taken care of within a reasonable length of time, and not when Mayor Rogers started to do something and, whoa, everybody's shouting asbestos.
Well, I just want to interrupt.
Where the previous administration should have been handling it also.
Okay, all right.
So just,
Thank you.
let me just say something, so just so that you know, what you just said was totally false. The asbestos was there, they knew about it. Until you touch the asbestos shingles and they become friable, it's not dangerous. But when you do the demolition like they did and put the DPW in the public harm's way, so you're conflicted when you're reading, you're getting.
There was a picture. There was a picture of asbestos throughout the asbestos.
Pictures.
Now, good. And then the other thing is, it's an abandoned
Doesn't
house.
matter. It doesn't, as long as you don't touch it, it's fine.
It's
When
an
you start doing
abandoned house,
demolition,
and it's a nuisance.
let's see what
Owned
state.
by the town,
Let's see what
and
state.
it was just sat there.
The town, whether it's Roderick or Bow Hill, as long as they didn't touch it, it's fine. Before you do the demolition, you go in and do an asbestos abatement, and you remove all that professionally, and then you do the demolition. That's all we're saying. You just don't go doing it willy-nilly. Don't look at everybody. I know I'm a professional.
If private people own an abandoned house, that is a nuisance, they
It
could be fined.
wasn't
In this
abandoned.
case,
It wasn't
the town
abandoned.
owned it,
We
and
own it.
nothing was happened to it.
Okay, Mrs. Watson, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You could take the asbestos equation out of it. It was still an abandoned house, and it was a nuisance. And this is what the town has.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir, good evening.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Walker, 1236 right away. This is in regards of the live stream that's been going on for a couple months now, where the public comment gets cut during the time of Township Committee meeting. I think it's really unacceptable for everyone on the committee and Mayor Roderick to cut the feed during public comment. I think it's a coward's way out, and I would like an explanation why the other municipalities in New Jersey can live stream the whole entire committee meetings, but only Tom's River cuts off the live stream. I literally came here from my house to come here to talk about this right now and address this, because it is disrespectful to the people who are live streaming. There's over 388 people that are looking. These are 388 voters. These are 388 residents that deserve to see a whole meeting and see what's going on. It's not my fault that I have to work and can't be here every single time to look at this. And we can see everybody at the council looking at me right now. There's one person who's not here right now. And it's pretty obvious that we all know who this person might be to cut this feed. So it's pretty embarrassing that we can't keep a live feed going. And the excuses that some people on this dais give about a person being sick or someone's not showing up, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. So I took the time from my house to come here right now to talk about this. So if anybody on the council would love to give you an explanation why the feed is not going, and this lovely gentleman over here, thank you for what you do, we'll record this so I can see this, but I would like an explanation right now for something.
Okay, don't answer. Let these two gentlemen answer right here. Go ahead. Answer.
I have no understanding why it's cut.
Okay, now what is your opinion your opinion, you think this feed should be on until the end? So.
Can we turn it on right now?
No, they told them to go home. No, they're
You've
not.
been council president and
Yeah,
vice chair, and you never enforce these videos to be played.
So my suggestion is, there's a lot of you and only one of them.
Never.
So can we please get this rectified, because I think it's pretty easy to
We
do.
can't.
Prior to the
We
meeting.
try. It's impossible, because the one person.
Council President, I don't accept that answer. That is an easy way out. That is an
I
easy
know.
way out.
So, okay, if you can explain to me, there's a great attorney standing right behind you, I'll do it. I've been trying. We've all been trying.
I spoke to the AI guy,
Before we started.
before, the IT guy, before tonight's meeting. I went into the room. I said, you have to leave the meeting on to the very end. To the very end. He says, I shut it off when he tells me to shut it off.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
He sends it the text, it's off, he's out.
I just
You
want
know
to let
why
you
he
know.
does that? Because the gentleman will lose his job.
Well, I mean, isn't
He
it
will
on
lose his
you?
job.
Understood. But isn't it on all of you to do your duty and to not let that happen? Like, again, it's your responsibility to keep this going. And I understand where you're coming from. It's very difficult. Let me just finish and I can just say, it's the easy way out of saying this right now. It is a very simple thing to do, and I just don't like that answer at all. That's just not what I wanted to hear.
Well, we want an alarm, and we want you to be heard, and we want everybody to see public comment, because that is the most important thing of the
He
meeting.
doesn't want
So,
the media to see what people actually think of
It's
it.
pretty obvious.
Obviously.
Understood. So,
so honestly, there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that we can physically
We could change
do.
the venue, we could go to high school north.
So,
that's all I have to say. So I'm gonna go back to my house now, so I can't wait to see you post, so we can all see this in a little bit. But that's it, so I'm gonna go back to my house now. Thank you so much.
thank you for coming, sir. Thank you. Yes. Good evening, state your name for the record, please.
Good evening, Mr. President, also members of the council. My name is Robert Shea, attorney in the area. Shea Associates, our office represents the interest of the Ocean County Sports Complex that has seemed to have been named bandied around in the last several meetings. We represent Mr. Michael J. Wright, who is also representative of Michael J. Wright Construction. I have in my hand a warrant that I had the unfortunate obligation to read that came out last week regarding my client's property. They're currently the owners of the property is currently under renovation at the intersection of Township Boulevard and Hooper Avenue. My client, just so it's clear, wanted to really clear the air with the council because of some of the misrepresentations of the statements contained in this article. We'll have an opportunity another day to have a chat with the reporter and also the publisher regarding the contents of the article. That's a whole separate issue. But my client wanted to make sure that the council is fully aware that this application process itself has gone through probably the last 2 years. Application before the planning board, application before the various agencies, the DEP, the Ocean County Planning. Every administrative element that put their fingers on this particular application had an opportunity to say something about it. We all know that parcel of property has been a disgusting sight, to say the least, over the last 20 years. Since unfortunately when Mr. Biamatti had it years and years ago, it was a very good restaurant, but it's really fallen into disrepair. Mr. Wright, public record, paid almost $4.5 million for that piece of property. He probably is anticipating probably putting another $10 million into that property, significant investment into this town. And he's a public citizen, he's not a politician. If somebody defames his company or defames what he's attempting to do over there, he has every right to take whatever steps are necessary, and very frankly, they're contemplating. But the fact of the matter is that the liquor license that's associated, he paid in a bidding situation for this township close to $800,000 for that liquor license, among other bidders that were present. That's the license that has been cited at this location. This site consists of 5 independent buildings: a restaurant, independent; a shooting range, independent; The allegation or the inference contained in this article that there's gonna be shots and pistol range in the same building is just ludicrous. And very frankly, I find it a little bit telling that the reporter evidently indicated that she did significant research. Because my name is all over the resolutions that have been adopted by this board, all over every application that has been sent to the ABC, all over every application that was sent to the Ocean County Planning Board and the like, and nobody has called my office. Nobody has called Mr. Wright's office to find out what's going on at that site, how much money he's investing in this town. What they did do is speak to Mr. Mutter, who God knows how he got involved in, and how he even became associated with that particular article. And then on top of that, certain other comments that were made by council. So the bottom line of the whole thing is that as far as the EPC is concerned, we have gone through the entire process. Actually, there was a item on the agenda tonight for expansion. The expansion is for the Belfry.